Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm actually going to be swatching the new Anastasia Subculture palette for you guys. I have been watching a bunch of the YouTube videos and reading up on all the controversy that's been surrounding it and how people are unhappy and how they are saying that they got a bad palette and how it's not blending and how there's a bunch of shadow fallout. So I really wanted to get in on this and give you guys a different perspective. With that being said, I did buy it today with my own money from my work, and I am in no way, shape, or form associated with the Anastasia brand, and I am not a makeup artist, and I'm not going to claim to be a self-taught makeup artist either. I am somebody who's been working in the beauty industry for 14 years. I am a licensed hairstylist, and I work at a pro beauty supply store, so I am surrounded by makeup all day and talk to makeup artists all across the US. So let's get started. Alright, so here is what the palette actually looks like, and this is my first time opening it. As you guys can see, it is very brand new, and nothing has been touched yet. I'm not going to actually use this brush. Alright, so feel a little weird touching this with my hands, so I'm actually going to take a brush and let's do a color swatch of one that I would normally never wear. So I'm going to do the first one from Axis, and I'm just going to do literally just one swipe. That was one swipe. Just do one more. Alright, that's two swipes. I don't want to touch it with my hands, but I will do it just for a video sense. They feel very, very soft. Okay, and that is a finger swatch. Alright, so that was Access. And then I'm going to use a different brush just to let you guys know that all my brushes are professional grade. These are, I have a couple from Bdellium, one from Lise Watier, a couple from Luxie, and one from Senna, which is what I'm going to use right now. So let's do Rowdy, and I'm just going to do one swipe. You can see that is what came off with just one swipe. Okay. This is, I don't like using my hands. One swipe. Alright, and that is a finger swipe. Okay, so let's do Adorn. Let's actually use the metallic ones with a little pencil brush like this. I'm just going to do one swipe. And that is with my brush, and I'm going to do down, and that is a finger swatch. Alright, let's do one more, and then I'm going to apply them to my eyes. So let's do Untamed, which is a green color. That was just one swipe, and actually pressed down a little bit hard on that one. I won't do anymore. Alright, that is a brush swatch. Alright, and let's do a finger swatch. So I'm gonna just do that. There you go. if you guys can see. Those were my palette. I only swatched Access, Rowdy, Untamed, Adorn, and Electric. So right now I'm going to try a few of them on my eyes. Alright, so hello. I am going to use the color Dawn with one of my big shadow brushes, the Bdellium Tools 778. And I'm just going to do one swipe. And I'm pressing down a little bit. You guys can see it. Tap, tap, tap. And I already have a primer and a nude shadow under this. Alright, so I'm going to do one more. I'm going to press down a little bit, do one more swipe, and I'm going to tap, tap, tap. Still have a lot of pigment on there. Let's use, I guess, Mercury. Let's use All Star just for the hell of it right now. Okay. So I'm going to use my fluffy crease definition brush, and I'm just going to do a little swipe. So much I got on with one little swipe. Tap, tap, tap. I'm not pressing really hard on my lid. And this is really weird doing my makeup in front of my computer. Okay. So that is just one swipe, and I want to make it a little bit darker. So I'm going to put a little bit more. Remember, just one little swipe. So much I got on, and make sure you tap, tap, tap. Okay. Start from the outside of the crease, and swish, swish, swish. Okay. Okay. You can see I am really blending this in, and it looks like it's blending fine. Okay, let's do the other eye really quick. Again, I'm going to do one swipe that has a lot of, look how much color comes off of it on one swipe, you guys. So I'm not even like pressing down really hard, and that's what it looks like. Alright, so let's do, since I did All Star, I'm going to do Rowdy on my outer corners right here. And remember, you guys, I'm not a makeup artist, so I can't really get creative and do all that fancy stuff that these influencers do and this and that. So I'm just going to keep it very simple and just show you guys how it blends out. Alright, so I'm going to do Rowdy on my outer corners, and I'm using the Bdellium 783 brush. I'm going to do one swipe, That wasn't, and you guys can tell I didn't do it too hard. And that's okay. They are soft pigments, remember that? So I'm gonna do tap, tap, tap. That's coming off, and I'm just gonna do my outer corners right here. This. Okay. Don't use. Swipe it very, very softly. You guys don't need to dig your brush into it. And again, and go right into the crease. And like I said, I am not used to doing this in front of my camera, so in front of my computer, so please forgive me. Alright, that's one side, and then I'm just going to fast forward through the other side. Okay. Alright, so that's that. So now I'm going to do one of the little metallic colors. I really like Adorn, and I think that would go good with the colors that I'm using. You know what? I'm going to use the same pencil brush for this, since it's pigmented. Alright, so I can't talk. Alright, so I'm going to do 2, 3, 4, 5. Just take some color off. And I think I did about 5 little swipes, but I didn't dig my brush into it. Okay. Do the corners again later. Just gonna blend that out. Okay. It's very soft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I'm not digging into it. I'm just doing it on the surface, you guys. All right. Look on my under eyes. Do you guys see any fallout? Well, because I'm not using a lot of product, but at the same time, in real, like in the same time in person, it's very pigmented. I don't know if you guys can tell from the camera, but and you guys can tell that I'm not using a lot of product. I'm not digging my brush into this. So I'm gonna do a little bit on the inner corner with the other metallic color. Okay. So now I'm gonna go into Electric, and just on the surface, I'm gonna swipe it a couple times. This one's a little bit harder to play with, which is fine. opens up the eye a little bit. And do a little bit on the other side. Nothing's really coming off. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to really dig into the other colors. I don't want to mess them up and, you know, just for the hell of it, but I did want to show you guys a few of the colors and the colors that I would wear and just how they, you know, blend with each other. So I'm going to use the same pencil brush. I'm going to put a little bit of the cube under my brow because I really want to see it. So I'm going to use it as a highlighter. Okay, I did 3 little swipes. And I'm just going to... see it a little bit. These are definitely a different texture, and I can tell just by swiping my brush on it. I don't want to dig my hands anymore into it because I just feel like the oils on my hands are going to mess up the pigment, so that's why I'm doing it mostly with brushes. So that is my really simple little... Oh, looks good in person. So this is it. And if you guys want, you can always take a clean brush and just blend everything out because I can't leave that stuff unblended. But yeah. So I don't really have a problem with my palette. Like I said, I am not going to dig my fingers into it. The oils on your fingers will adjust the pigments. You also don't want to press your brushes really hard into it. Like I showed you guys earlier, just a little bit on the surface of the matte ones grabbed a lot of product, so don't go digging into it. You can probably use your fingers. It's probably okay to use them on the metallic-y ones because those ones are a little bit, I guess, softer, but I don't want to. All in all, I think this is a pretty good palette, and I'm going to take a picture with it so you guys can see what my eye actually looks like with in an actual picture. So again, make your own decisions on whether or not you want to buy the palette. I personally see no problem with it if you use it correctly. And again, like you guys saw, I didn't go dipping into my palette and I didn't go swirling into it. You guys can already see that it does that these pigments are very soft. So all you need to do is just swipe it on top. You don't need to just sit there and swirl into it because look, come on. You guys can see it a little bit. Here, right there. You guys can see how soft it is. And if I go swirling my brush into it, it is going to break it up a little bit more. So again, this is a really quick swatch and I guess review tutorial or whatever on the new Anastasia Subculture palette. If you guys want to see me use the other colors, just let me know and please subscribe, and I will be doing a giveaway at 100 viewers. So once again, please like this video and let me know your thoughts on it. Again, I have no problem with it, and also, again,